And we are live. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Draw Talk. And as I adjust my mic, guys, thank you so much for watching, for being here. We got 8 people already in the house, man. Hit us up in the chat. Say hi to us. We got Ichthus in the house. We got my boy Justin. And guys, we're gonna have a good episode today. Couple announcements. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter. If you don't, follow me on Twitter. Demons Volume 2 is officially out. Is officially with the printer right now. So they should hopefully get me the books. Brian says by April 26th, and then I'll probably start shipping them out in May. So I'm super excited for that. Also, I have the entire calendar of April filled with episodes. So expect at least 2 or 3 live episodes every single week up until the 22nd. And then on the 22nd, 24th, and 26th will be the final Drawn Talk numerical episodes, ending with 160. Those last 3 episodes are going to be about how to sell at conventions and make money there. And then that last week of May on the 29th, we'll do kind of like this is what to expect with Drawn Talk in the future. And then May 1st, I haven't created a video yet. I'm going to be recording a video this week and posting it on the YouTube channel. And it's the $200 writers giveaway that we're doing on the channel, and that event's going to happen on May 1st. It's a live event. Writers, you come on the show, you pitch a 2-page project. We'll have 2 other judges besides me. If we like it, you go to the final round, and then if you win, we give you $200 to make that project. So yeah, those are, and then after that, once we do that, it's the new format of the show. We're still going to do live stream. We're still going to do live streams. We're going to do more shorter episodes that are like 10 to 15 minutes long. They're going to be more entertaining. They're going to be more fun. Maybe not as educational, but then we'll do the live streaming shows to like help creators. We'll bring creators on and just talk about various topics. So live streaming isn't going away, but it's probably going to be less, probably just once a week. Yeah, and I've been working. The reason why that we were late, it was my fault. Jeremy's freaking already here. Is I was actually working on the new format. I was gonna pay someone to animate the show, and then I was the title, and I was like, I think I can figure out how to do this, and I did, and I got so excited. But then I was like, crap, look at the time. So yeah. So guys, today we're talking about the keys to collaboration. What makes a good collaboration happen in comics? Comics is all about teamwork. Comics is all about collaboration. What makes a good collaborator? So guys, we have on the show today Jeremy Lott. He is like, I always see you on Twitter, Jeremy, as you're always like plugging in books. Like I found so many indie books because you share them. So you're a huge, you're a big indie comics reader. I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was into comic books before I was into comic books. I know that doesn't make sense, but it does. When I was a little kid, we rented Condor Man at the movie store, and I watched that dozens of times. And it's about a comic book artist who creates comic books, and so I was just primed to get into comics. And so then in the '90s, I just tore through everything I could read. It took a break for a while and then just came back, and I'm loving it.
That's awesome. And indie comics for me, it can be a hit or a miss. Sometimes you'll really want this indie comic to be really good. You buy it and then you read it and you're like, oh, like so close. So close. So there's kind of this excitement with that where you hope it's good, but like if it isn't good, you're kind of like, well, this is an indie comic. At least they tried. Whereas when you read like a Marvel DC comic, you expect it to be good. And when it's not, you get pissed.
Yeah, because, they have this huge editorial team that at least in theory should be, maintaining a minimum standard versus indies guys where you're just doing it on your own. You're out there, hoping that you're doing your best and hoping it's enough.
Exactly. Yeah. And man, the standards are everywhere right now with the big 2.
Oh yeah.
I would love to know what their editorial is like what they're doing. And just like, yeah, that's a good idea. It's like, no. That was a bad idea. So Jeremy, you have an Indiegogo going on right now.
Yep.
Let me share my screen real quick, guys. This is called where is that? There we go. It's the Movie Men Crowded Theater. Tell us about this comic, dude, and why we should back it.
You should back it because it's awesome. It took a while for me to figure out exactly how to describe this. This is Archie meets Ghostbusters with a little bit of Last Action Hero thrown in.
Ooh,
It's
wow, that's a good pitch. How long did
yeah.
it take you to like get that, nail that down?
Well, the thing is, the Archie thing I didn't really get. That was brought by the artist who was very influenced by Archie and a lot of his drawing. And so his name is Doug Curtis, and I very much we really meshed. I like working with this guy; he's a good guy. And so that it took me a while to realize the Archie thing. But I mean, you got a bunch of kids, hijinks. Yeah, Archie, I see it, and I that's a pretty good comparison.
Oh yeah, for sure. So what's the story? What's the story about?
Okay, so the story is you're if you page back there, that you're seeing the first 6 pages of the story.
Oh,
So
okay, well, I think you have it down here.
yeah, I have it down here.
And guys, the link is in the description. I'm going to put it in the chat as well if you guys want to follow along to this. Check it out. See if you like it.
So it's if you go to movies a lot, at some point in the movie, there's an usher that walks into the theater with a little glow on, and he goes and makes sure the exit's secured so people aren't sneaking in, and he kind of checks just to make sure everything's okay, and then he leaves the theater. Right? That's a common occurrence.
Yeah.
This time you have a similar thing happening, but the usher sees what he thinks is a bomb and yells bomb, and he gets trampled, and he wakes up just in time for it to blow up.
Oh, awesome.
But then he's still standing, but he looks up at the screen and the dinosaur is missing from the screen.
Okay.
And there's been a similar effect to all of the other movies in the theater, you find out.
Okay, so is that what this horror movie, The Mummy, came out of the movie?
Yeah.
That's a really interesting idea. This is very original. That's very fun. How'd you come up with something like this?
A lot of it was just watching well, two things. One, Regal Cinemas several years ago, I guess now, they changed their uniforms. So they look a little bit like X-Men uniforms to me.
Okay.
So you literally had me going up and asking people that work at the movie theater, like, do you feel like a superhero in that outfit? And them all going, no, but